G'day guys, my name's Evan, I'm here on Volkswagen channel today. Today we're reviewing two cars, a VW Polo 1.4 TDI and a Kia Picanto Ice 1.1. If you guys haven't heard of Kia Picanto Ice, it's the highest spec model. So basically all it means is it's fancy and you're a twat for driving it. So what I'm going to say is it comes with a standard stereo and it comes with a nice 1.1 litre 12 valve driven engine. Sadly non-turbocharged, we can get turbocharged in the newer model, but these tend to last a bit longer. Now let's get on to economy to start with. So economy wise you're looking at about 360 mile tank, or sadly if you put your foot down too much you're looking at 280 mile tank. And also, round corners, this is virtually unbeatable with the front wheel drive and a turning circle of a god. Now the only downside to the car is the size. It's a bit heavy, but to be fair it's only 960 kilos and that's it really. Next thing we move on to is performance. It's got about 98 brake horsepower or 100. You can just put remap in 2 more horsepower. 0 to 60 is about 14 to 15 seconds, but it can be faster if you know how to change gear, like Fun Rider himself knows how to change gears. Trust me, I know this. One of the best bits is the comfort of this car. Not only does it pull very well, but that has astonishing 100 new meters of torque roughly. It can pull very well, 0 to 60 like I said, about 30-40 seconds. Now, what I'm going to get on to is the one thing I do like about this car, the looks of it. Very beastly, you've got the Pokemon Go brake lights, you know, you've got the Beetle headlights, and also you've got a lovely stereo, lovely rev counter, and a lovely speedometer. And also this car does come with DAB, RAM, all sorts of radios that you probably listen to on a daily basis. And the fact it's a 5-door, and it's also got a 62-litre boot capacity. Think about that, that's either 2 bags or 2 children, your choice. But as it is, Kia Picanto is a very good car for a 19-year-old like me who hasn't crashed. You're looking at somewhere between £800 to £1,000 to insure. Not very bad, and obviously it's got enough power for you to enjoy. That's all the review I have for Kia Picanto Ice. I'll see you guys on the next car. Right guys, moving on to car number 2. This is a VW Polo SE 1.4 TDI. It is my own personal vehicle. Obviously the Kia Picanto is Fun Rider's vehicle, both very nice cars. I'll give you a little run through the specs. We'll start off with performance a bit early. It's got a 70 horsepower driven engine, turbocharged with 250 new meters of torque, which is about 112 foot-pounds give or take. Top speed of 130. Not the best, but wow. All economy, I average 76 miles to the gallon, give or take. And if you are to put your foot down, I still get about 60 bare minimum because it's a diesel driven engine. This is the SE, which is high spec. So it has a touchscreen radio and also a CD player in the glove box because that's the way Germans put it. It doesn't come with a radio antenna because mine got robbed. You have 3 doors instead of 5, so Fun Riders does win on that. However, I've got a good ride height of 68mm and I've got a combined weight of 1.3 tons, which is a little bit heavier. You can fit, this can tow up to 1.5 tons of weight, so it's quite respectable for a 3-door. It comes with the sequential indicators on the mirrors. Obviously, it's not completely standard. I did all the sills, wheels and all myself. But I think the best bit about this car is the comfort. You have nice cloth seats with half leather in the back. Currently, you have a 54-litre boot, which is 10 litres less than Fun Riders. But still, the best part is as well, it's got automatic lighting, so when it gets nighttime, lights come on. It's got automatic wipers, when it rains, wipers come on, etc, etc. So, to insure this bad boy at my age, well, it's between £800 to £1,000. Yeah, comparing the two cars, I'd like to see what you guys think. Obviously the Kia Picanto has £60 road tax on it, this has 0 altogether. And the emissions are bad. On the Euro 4, this is Euro 2. Good evening guys, I am back, but this time we'll be doing a test drive in the Picanto and the Polo, and let's just see what you guys prefer. So what we do is, first of all, seat belt, safety first, put the handbrake down into first gear, and obviously with a diesel you can just sort of move away. So what we do is to get a little spin round. You see the MPG we're doing right now, we're doing 66 miles to the gallon and a 515 mile range. And now I'm going to show you one of the best bits about this car is just the smoothness of when it moves off. Obviously we'll be driving nice and carefully, we'll go into second gear. Now when you get onto the straight bit, the turn-in takes one simple movement. You just go round like this, release the clutch, go ahead, and then one more turn again, and we're back in line with Fun Rider's car. Now, obviously, I am not losing any MPG from doing this. The car is holding very well, And here we are back with the car that's now my enemy. I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Let's see what you think.
Okay, now, hello, it's Fun Rider here for the once in the first video. So, we are in the picanto, already started the engine, first gear, safety, as always, and let's go. Now, because it's a 1.1, you need a bit more revs than Evan's car, which is a 1.4, and it's also a petrol, that's a diesel. So, you need a lot more revs, more like, say 2,000, but as you can see here, not many features. It's all standard. Don't get the nice fancy MPG that Evan's car has. As you can see, nice turning circle. If we go around here, we can do a full lock quite easily and go all the way around. Now, because this does have a few mods to it, because obviously it's my car, this is quite nippy, more nippy than it was stock, but not much of a difference. So if we go onto this corner here, I will floor it. And it's all in second gear. Now 3, 2, 1. Has a 34mm front disc and normal drum brakes on the rear, as all small cars have. But the brakes are surprisingly nippy, as I will do emergency stop now. As you can see, you don't have your seatbelt on. As the cameraman has just been injured because he's a dickhead and didn't put his seatbelt on. And as you can see, it's got a hell of a lot of grip, as Evan said earlier, more like a Ford Fiesta.